Inside a courtroom, the cult leader of a religious group linked to hundreds of deaths in eastern Kenya, Pastor Paul Mackenzie of the Good News International Church, is accused of convincing his followers to starve themselves and having their bodies buried in shallow graves near the coastal town of Kilifi, north of Mombasa. At least 400 bodies have been exhumed so far. The disturbing scenes have forced the Kenyan government to confront the sensitive subject of regulating religion. It formed a task force in June to gather public opinion on the possibility of imposing such regulations and gave it 6 months to report its findings. Some religious leaders are urging caution.
The government is charged with the responsibility of course, creating order and ensuring security for its citizens and all that. But I think, to me, it's overstepping to want to regulate freedom of worship.
The case, however, has left many wondering how worshippers can get swept into such extreme religious groups. This man, who asked not to be identified, told VOA he once belonged to a cult but broke away when he realized it was on a dangerous path.
The strange thing is they separate you from your family, from your brothers, from your sister, from your father, from your mom. Your mom may try to intervene, but they tell you, no, heaven is singular. Heaven is just you.
He says there were more red flags.
The leader of the church says he cannot die a natural death. So if he dies right now, many people will commit suicide because they believe in him. They believe the church is going to heaven. Other churches are going to hell.
Experts say while the number of cults in Kenya are rising, the government must be cautious about regulating religion.
The focus should be on regulating and controlling and even punishing things that have been proven to be against basic human rights, basic human freedom, because religious expression, belong to a religious group is like freedom of expression.
The exhumations are still going on near Kilifi, and authorities say the death toll involving Mackenzie's followers is still rising. Kenyans are following the story in horror and searching for answers on how to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. Francis Ontomwa for VOA News, Nairobi.